So now we just have to wait for people to join.
Okay.
At least maybe we'll get 4 this time.
Mm.
We'll see. La 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 la.
Live.
Here, turn your chair more this way.
Oh,
Here, we take a. Oh, I'll do it like
pushed.
this.
I'm gonna make that.
Oh,
Oop.
what are you doing?
I think I need this.
Stop.
Oops. So should we just start recording?
No, let's wait. The whole point is this is live. If not, we would just recorded a video.
Oh, well, probably should have just recorded video. Lives are kind of sketchy. They don't know us all yet.
Why are you whispering?
Oh, I don't know. There's 2 people on.
Oh, there is. Oh, hello. I just saw the 2. Well, I guess we can get started. We're waiting for someone to join. Hello.
Hello, Ryan.
So yeah, we're so excited. I don't know if you guys saw our last video we posted. It was like it wasn't like a normal format because we were showing off this book right here. This is like a vintage catalog. It belonged to a collector back from the 60s. And then Tim can tell you how you acquired it.
Yeah, I actually got it at the Goodwill, shopgoodwill.com. It was actually 2 binders.
Bring it down.
2 binders, and they kind of just showed 2 or 3 pictures that were what was inside. Not much, but I knew, there was Barbie ads in here, so I was really excited to start bidding on it. And I won. I won both books. So when I got them, they were just overstuffed. I mean, currently, I'm talking about double this size, and I broke it into 4 different books. So currently right now I just opened and showed off the first book because it had most of the ads in there, and the other books have letters and fan club material, and also the Barbie magazines that they sent out back from
So this is like an old vinyl like binder, and this person he's been investigating well, he's been investigating and trying to find out because there's from the fan letters there's names.
Yeah.
And he's even found to the point where he got a phone number and he tried to. Well, I told him to call and just call, and
I called.
but these were stuff that were, like I said, donated to the Goodwill, so he did win them, so they do belong to him. so it's really neat. If you saw the video, there's like tons and tons and pages full. This person must have been in their early 20s.
Yes.
When they put these scrapbooks together. Like I said, it's full of a bunch of ads and stuff. You could check out our latest video we posted.
Yeah, I should have listed
from
the Barbies.
It had a bunch of ads and stuff from like magazines and
Yes.
things you could find. And then she had a small like typewriter printed out sheets of catalogs of her own collection. So she was a collector, and we don't want to say where she worked because the binder says where she worked and everything. Well, she don't work there anymore.
Yeah.
She should be 89.
Yeah,
you
we
said
think
right
about
now.
89 going on 90 years old.
We won't say her full name, but her name is Shirley.
Shirley,
Her name
yeah.
is Shirley. It belonged to Shirley.
Whittier, California.
He did reach out to her, so hopefully.
Yeah, I wanted to call her and tell her like, hey, your books are in really good hands, and they're gonna continue on living, and I'm gonna share them with my friends, of course, and all the other people that I know.
Just full of like stuff Shirley held on to. It's really cool. Oh, hello, Karen.
Oh, there's
hello.
people?
Yes. And hello. Oh, yes. But Tim has had this for years.
Yes.
Like 4 years. It's
Yeah,
actually
about 4 or 5 years.
He's been holding off on showing it, but he finally was like, let's show it. And well, a little sneak peek. We might do like a full in-depth video a little bit more to kind of show you like the dolls and stuff, because it seriously stops in the like before the 70s hits.
I was gonna
after
probably
Twist and Turn.
put some pages. Like 71, it looks like she may have stopped collecting the tabs. Maybe had a family or something. Who knows?
Yeah, so she did have a family. Tim has done a lot of investigating online, and the person who owned this has a whole family. The house that the fan letters were sent to were holding out. Yeah, sorry. The fan letters that Mattel sent to had her address, and he looked it up, and the house, and they moved. There's like public information.
Oh,
No. Go ahead.
Oh,
you open it. Go ahead.
Well, you're talking.
Well, go ahead. You open it. I can't do 2 things at once. I'm not good at multitasking. But it's really neat, actually, all the stuff that's in here. Check out the video. He kind of goes... you showed this book, right?
Yeah, I showed. This is the book I showed. Then she had a picture of all her Barbies.
Yeah.
Like I said,
How cute.
All for Christmas.
How
That was
lucky.
neat.
But he said little girl in the video, but we found out she's in her
I
early
thought it was a
20s.
little
She's
girl.
not a little girl. She was a 20-year-old. So funny that with these vintage collectors, even back then, there was there was adult collector like a lot of us
Yeah.
here that were collecting in those early days in the 60s. But I think this person might have stopped because they passed up all this wonderful information and
Or
this doll here. Let's flip to
probably
random
life
pages.
happens. You never know. But then I read a letter inside too. I
Look at
believe
that.
she used to even dress dolls for weddings to make. She called it her Barbie. What do I call it? Habits. Her dolly habits, which were collecting dolls. And she said one of the letters I wrote, she was communicating with somebody who was, I
What the
guess, looking
heck?
for pictures that she would take and send off to people, and that was kind of her thing. Oh, what's wrong?
Go ahead, keep going.
Oh, and so when I was reading the letter, it sounded like she also dressed dolls for weddings, like I was saying, and she would put a collection. She would make the dresses look like the bridesmaids' dresses and the brides' dresses, and that's how she would make her extra money for her dollies. She said.
So yeah, sorry, I just had to. There was this weird spammer asking if we were in Palestine, so
Oh
I had
no!
to block those weird comments. But so yeah, look, check this out. Look, Mary Poppins right there. But you can see a little bit more if you look at that video,
Yeah. I
right
mean, I
there.
kind of randomly. The only thing I didn't do is like pull some of these things out because I didn't want to rip them, and then some of them, they
Yeah, it's
kind of
vintage from the '60s.
like the
You gotta
pages
you gotta be careful, guys.
were
But look
neat.
at that. Look,
See, they're like little
hold
magazine
it up
pieces
higher.
where they show you the knitting of how to knit from Ken and Barbie.
Yeah, these are for magazines.
Look at
Yeah,
this.
look at that. They're still like in mint. Hold, you gotta hold it up.
Oh,
There you
sorry.
go.
These little.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, look at this one. This one was that, like
Sure,
almost like a
careful.
not a GI Joe. Is that one character? But you kind of need. They're showing all these little fun.
History. Well, no, but doll history. It's really cool. You know, a lot of stuff we like to talk about on our channel. So,
Oh wow, pages. I
so,
mean
so while we
pages.
have some people on here, I just wanted to throw in. It's off topic, but just to let you know that we actually do have online, like if you want to help support us in our channel and all that, we actually do have our own like reselling sort of thing that we do with dolls and all that.
Mm-hmm.
We're both on eBay and we're both on Mercari. His Mercari and eBay's are at Timmy Timoteo, which is without the I in Timmy. So TMMYTIMOTEO. And then both of mine accounts where I resell are at Georgina the Doll, which is a part of my wig business. And just to show you real quick, I have this doll for sale on
Oh
there. And I
goodness.
have my 17-inch Evil Queen doll. So if anyone's interested, you can find those on my Mercari
All
or eBay
plugging in.
pages. Well, yeah, that's what we
Oh, that's
do.
what we
Yeah,
do.
that's what we do. He we go to doll shows and everything like that. So just to throw in real quick while you guys are here, while we got some
Oh, and
people.
then just a little bit more of these ads. I thought that was kind of
Oh,
neat.
flip it around. Look at it. Oh wow, that's so
Isn't
fun.
that fun?
We got to show this more in
But
in
it has
depth.
like pages of other toys in here, of course. Oh, look at
Yeah,
the little Barbie keys. Oh, we even have this. And we have a video on that one.
yeah, it's really fun.
I like that.
It's such a treasure. Let me keep going down.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, there's a troll. Yes, I had to remove those on there. Love. Oh, hey Tanya, hey Davis.
We're being
Oh, thank you
trolled.
for watching us. We appreciate it. Hey Jan, yeah, really nice,
Jan.
really cool. Do you guys do restorations? No, but I know how to do hair because I have a wig business, so
Yeah.
I do redo a lot of my dolls' hairs. I often get people coming to me asking to do the whole. I don't reroot, just very time consuming, but I do restyle. My dolls benefit from my professional wig business and what I do. But yes, I can. If you want to ever reach out to us, we do have an Instagram where you can send us pictures and stuff. It's at Vintage Doll Hunters on Instagram or on Facebook as well. You can send us messages on Messenger. Go ahead.
I was just gonna show more dolls.
Look at that.
I think I showed that on there, but
How
look at the
fun.
2D. I don't think I showed this one.
No, you didn't. No,
The
he kind of just
fancy
went
one.
through the pages. You didn't take anything out, but there's so much we
Oh,
could
there it is.
show. It's really fun. Yeah, of course you're welcome. But we actually part of the reason I want to go live is there's a fun letter that
It's
Shirley
awful.
Shirley had written to Mattel at the time, and Mattel responded to Shirley. So I wanted to read the letter to you guys while we were here. It's actually quite hilarious. It's a little shady. It's a little shady, so I wanted to read it. So this was, as you can see, from Mattel Toy
Oh, you
Makers.
have her name on there.
Oh, whatever. She don't live there anymore. But anyways, it's from Mattel Toy Makers, and it has the official stamp on there. And this is dated November 25th, 1960.
Oh, okay, look at this.
Dear Miss Edgerly, thank you so much for your interesting letter about
Just gave her
Barbie.
last name away. So crazy.
Oh, it's what it says in the letter.
Yeah,
It says,
wow.
"Thank you so much." There could be a lot of these,
Yeah,
Shirley's. Thank you so
right.
much for your interesting
Well, I
letter.
hope.
Can I finish?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for your interesting letter about Barbie. Let me assure you that you are among the younger Barbie fans. Our ancient ones, there are a lot of them, are well past 50.
Oh no, that's
Your
me.
suggestions about the foreign costumes have been passed on to our designer, who is
Foreign.
constantly at work. A designer, which I'm sure may have been Ruth Handler, or I don't know who it was,
Well, no,
but
they had designers
well, they
there.
said no, our designer. They,
Okay.
they mentioned one, so I don't know who was working there at the time, and who uses all the suggestions received from our Barbie fans in bringing out the new outfits each year. Thank you for this year's designs. Are nice. Wait till you see next year's. We can't tell you about them, but I think they are terrific. We do appreciate hearing from you and are glad to have you as a member of our Barbie fan club. Sincerely yours, Mattel Incorporated, Secretary to Barbie.
It looks like Helene
Yeah, Helene
Busby or
Busky.
Busky or Busby.
Yeah, but
Secretary to Barbie.
ancient,
And it says
ancient,
Mattel Inc. Toy Makers.
ancient. I'm just kidding. No, she didn't. No, she must have said something. She must have made a reference to calling some fans ancient. That's why they respond. Isn't that funny? Isn't that hilarious? Ancient.
And they would send these little newsletters too.
Yeah, it's cool. It's from 1960. Isn't this
Yeah.
amazing?
November
I mean,
25th.
if you write to them now, they're not gonna dare to write back to you these
They
days.
send them these newsletters
Oh
out.
wow!
These are
Look
newsletters.
at that. Here's a old vintage Barbie newsletter. The paper's so well kept too. I should have wore gloves. Putting my
And then this is the way
dingy
her
fingers
little
on it.
envelope came. So fun.
Look it. Let's show you the letter. I'll take.
I already showed it. It was this one.
Oh, is that one? There you
Showed
go.
it to her.
Awesome. It's so
She got
cool.
2 of them.
How
I don't
incredible.
know how
Can
many.
you put it back
Oh
in
yeah.
there? But it's pretty awesome, this stuff. We just wanted to jump on live here and show you really quick what's going on this week with our channel. This book is just a small sneak peek into what actually, there's so much to dive into. But this person is like a lot of us even back then. I just want to reiterate, I think it's really cool that even back then there was adult collectors, because looking at
I
these
didn't even
books
think about that.
before we
That's why
found
I
out,
assumed it was a little girl. I don't know
before
why.
we figured out the age range this person was, it was like Tim kept saying little girl, because I don't know, little girls collecting dolls, I guess, at the time. But I kept thinking as well was, well, someone this organized couldn't be a, no offense, a child.
Oh my God.
It had to be an adult, someone who's this meticulous, and they had wonderful penmanship, cursive writing, and they had a typewriter. Children, I don't think were using typewriters at that age, so
Well, who knows?
I don't think so, or at least they're not that organized. It would have been sloppier, because typewriters, you got to be really meticulous at how you use them. Even I know that, but it's been really amazing looking through this book and hopefully showing you more. We're getting more stuff prepared. Like I said, keep an eye out on our channel. It takes a little bit of effort to get those long form videos out, but we are always have things planned for the future. So that's why we release a lot of shorts.
Yes.
And now going live, it's even much more imperative for us to kind of keep engaged with you guys who.
Yeah, we wanted to like once we do drop like a video or what have you, we wanted to at least go live that Friday just to talk about it and discuss it, because sometimes we just kind of go away and then start researching, hunting dolls down. I'm very close to basically being done with my Petita Poodle show that we're going to be getting ready for and do an episode on, so watch out for that one, of course.
Yeah, that's gonna be really fun. Such a beautiful doll. If you know who she is, if not, look forward to that. I was trying to find
Which one?
That beautiful bathing suit one with the 4 of them.
With the googly eye midge?
Yeah, I
Look
wanted
at
this.
this. How pretty this one is.
Oh, there you go. He wants to show you that one. How
That
pretty.
was nice.
These are crisp. These are well kept. Very well kept. All these pages. Pretty
Just
pretty
folded
amazing.
it and put it up in there. She said, "Okay, next."
But yeah,
So when they wrote that letter to her when she was the young collector, she was we assumed by the age she was probably 24, 25 years old when she wrote that letter. So she was writing letters to Mattel.
look at how pretty that is. That I love this image right here of the fashion queen, googly eye midge, bubble cut Barbie, and Ken right there. How cute! So adorable.
And then there's a bubble cut in these ads, which she has like striking white hair, and I was like,
Oh,
"What
yeah.
is with that doll? Did they have it, or Was it one of those prototypes that are out there? Because I follow somebody on Facebook, and this gentleman always has prototypes, and I just can't believe how many of them are out there. And I thought to myself, well, maybe she's a prototype of some sort. It was the bubble cut versions.
Yeah, but somewhere in here, let's see if you could find it. But uh, we're also, like I said, just a reminder, we're getting ready to go to the Barbie convention again this year. We got in. It's gonna be in June, so it's gonna be from like the 23rd to like the 20 whatever, the end of that week. And so I guess keep in mind, if you guys want us to, I'm gonna try to go live a few times while we're there, because we have dinners and luncheons and events and room shopping. We're not gonna do any room selling, us personally, but we cannot wait. Are these it?
Yeah, those are the blonde.
Oh yeah, look at that. Here, look, this is what he was referring to. Look at how blonde these ones are.
The bubble cuts.
The bubble cuts. Isn't that crazy? It's so wild.
I was like, where are they?
I mean, it could be the flash, but I'm sure their hair was white, because there are pictures of some that are like stark white, like Golden Girls white hair. It's crazy. But yeah, I guess while we're here, is there anything you want us to try to record at the Barbie convention? The only thing they don't let us record is the Mattel Creations panel, because they do show us sneak peeks and stuff. But thank you. We will have lots of fun. We made lots of friends last year, but we already had a lot of friends going into it with our local our local Barbie fan friends group that we have here. But we just want to show you, because it's really an awesome, overwhelming experience. But there's so much I wish I could have shown you. I tried to record a little bit last year, but it was my first time, so I was trying to enjoy it at the same time. But now that I've done it, I'm like, okay, I understand what's going on. Let me share this experience a little bit more with you guys, because it's really, really amazing.
See, look at that white hair.
Oh yeah, there you go. He found it.
Well, no, this one is
American Girl.
American Girl, but she has like, can you see it?
Yeah,
like
look at this
hair.
one. It's this one right here. You see how white her hair is right there? Isn't that crazy? How nuts is that?
I don't know. There's like, they have different little angles, or I don't think it's the flash. I think that's some white hair right there.
Yeah, that one looks like white hair.
Yeah. The elegance.
But yeah, so we're getting prepared for that. We're still have to find our plane tickets for that. I'm trying to get a good moment where we get a good price, because I was told 2 to 3 months. But girl, not with all this stuff going on in the world right now, those ticket prices are high.
Yeah.
Well, we're in Phoenix, so we have to fly to Louisville, Kentucky, and I am not driving to Louisville, Kentucky. No, thank you. I'm watching. Oh, hey, from Virginia Beach. Yeah, that's fine. No, I don't know. And then my birthday's coming up. I'm so excited for my birthday.
Busy.
I'm planning doll sort of adventures in between going to Disneyland and all that. So hopefully we'll have content to share with you guys.
And Vegas as well.
And Vegas. It's gonna be a back-to-back, kind of hitting those two different spots and then making it back into town here in Phoenix.
Yeah, that's gonna be a road trip right there.
Yeah, but I think oh, you want to show? Okay, you want to
I just
show?
wanted
You
to
want to
show
show
these
something else?
houses.
There you go.
Because I thought these houses were so neat. I'm like, look at these little houses.
It's so cool. Oh yeah, the collapsible ones. Yeah.
It's like, where are these? I gotta keep looking around.
Sure.
People have so much.
8+ Shirley are keeping this stuff intact and beautifully preserved,
And I said
and
she
Tim
has-
too,
yeah,
because
she
you've
has
had
no-
it.
oh, yeah.
You've had it since 2012.
I had it for a while.
You've had it since like around
Yeah.
2012. So Tim is
2012. Yeah, I
Tim
haven't had
is
to research.
Tim has owned these binders for about 13 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Even these. She kept some of the
packaging.
for the clothes, and they're flattened in these sleeves. How neat is that? Yeah, this person was a
Yeah,
collector.
this
I'm
is-
just shocked that, because apparently this got donated to the Goodwill around the time when she sold her house. So we're thinking that either someone took this box and was just like here, or she really didn't care and was over it, which is kind of sad. But
Yeah.
but luckily it got in the hands of a collector who's serious about collecting.
I was
for now.
I was not letting it go when I saw that on the.
But this is very specific time frame. So like,
Yeah, she has notes on
so
on
either
some of these
so,
ads.
so either she stopped collecting right at that
I don't think so.
right at that mod era, like beginning of the mod era, or maybe she has separate books and this has somehow escaped her hands. Tootie, one of my favorites. I love Tootie.
Well, the other books that I have of her have her collection of what do you call the clothing catalogs that were
Yeah,
coming,
yeah, yeah.
all the way from the number one Barbie book all the way down to the last 70s book she has. And they're all, these little card holders. And then I also have in a separate binder I put them in are the jumbo Barbie cards. She also had a whole collection of the jumbo Barbie cards stuffed in here as well. I mean, I was so excited when I opened the book for the first time. I couldn't believe what I found and what I got and what she kept, and I was just amazed. I was like, this person. That's why I kept calling her this little girl. This little girl did so much.
Well,
But
I won't say where she worked, but in one of the binders, she used a binder from her work, and she worked for the city. So,
yeah,
which makes sense why her like clerical skills were very there, very much there and apparent, which is why she was so good at
yeah.
organizing. It was a part of her. Oh, be careful with that.
Say Fullerton, California.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I was hoping to go Virginia Beach. I don't know if any of you guys know about like doll shows that happen locally. We just came back from doing selling at a doll show, but people on TikTok were really responding to our video we posted about our booth, and
Yeah, they
a
were
lot of
real
people a lot of
excited.
people don't. Oh, sorry, it was a toy show. A lot of people don't tend to know about, I guess, toy shows, or at least on the internet they don't. I think there are a lot of the younger people that are just kind of barely learning about them, but do you guys get out to any doll shows or toy shows in your areas? Do you guys know of anything? Because I would love to plan a trip to go visit somewhere where it's a really, oh, hold on, just an awesome bit of Barbie history. Oh yeah, oh yeah, have fun at work. Have an amazing day. Thank you for joining us. But we're still gonna be here for a little bit more while. At least try to make it to a couple more minutes. But
Like a half hour?
yeah, to those of you joining us, we try to pick a good time. We think this is the middle of the day, maybe a
Well, I
good
was
like,
running late, unfortunately.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay, but we try to aim for noon now on Fridays just to kind of hang out and say hello and talk dolls for a second.
Pretty sure it's ready.
Oh wow, look at that one. That's a spread. Oh yeah, look at yep, that's a whole spread.
The
Wow.
Barbies. The
And
light.
to the few new people, hello, welcome. We've been talking about this Barbie book that we recently posted about on our channel. It's a scrapbook. This scrapbook belonged to Shirley. Shirley was a adult collector from the 60s. She kept a bunch of vintage magazine ads and articles and put them together in these binders. Tim got a hold of them through a purchase of auction on shopgoodwill.com years ago from 2012. He bought them, but they ended up there at the end. He got them. He has a couple binders full of just full of ads, vintage ads and advertisements. And she even kept a small record of her own collection and kept them in these binders. Super cool, super neat from the 60s. He's had them already for like over a decade, but we're now just showing them, holding off.
You know what was funny? I was reading some of these too. Is that it must be in the other binder, but like these type lists, Mattel would send some lists like this already typed up, and giving you a family
Here,
tree.
show him.
No, that's not it. This is her
Oh,
personal
okay, never
type.
mind. Well, this is what he's referring to. He's just it's a see. Look, she typed out like lists. I don't know if it's an inventory or something of her vintage
But
dolls, but
it says first Barbie purchase July of '59, and
oh,
it
there you
says it
go.
up there.
She bought her first Barbie in July of 1959. She must have, wow, that's really amazing. Well, she must have had a good job working at the city, affording all this stuff. Cause back then, Barbie
Okay, I googled her
was
home.
$3 back then, and we know $3 back then was a lot of money. It was a pair of shoes to some
Oh my
people.
God, my mother's coming out of you. Well, she had all the prices on here. Look.
That was a whole month's worth of groceries, probably
Oh my
$3.
God, the Charmin Chatty back then was $17.
Wait, what year?
Dang.
Oh, she didn't write a year on this
Well,
one.
these are the Ricky. So
Why
they're
was
probably
she
the 60s.
17?
I don't know.
That's crazy. That's like a mortgage payment back
But
then.
whatever. And she also did a lot of the like anatomy. Is it called anatomy of the
Yeah.
history of the prints that were on the
Oh,
butts?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
What the
Oh,
copyright date was, and
she was an investigator like
I mean,
Tim.
she
I,
really did
I would say
quite a bit of work.
I would say Tim was gay investigating this
Oh
lady,
my
this lady
God.
Shirley,
Just had to say it. He was
trying
waiting to say
to
gay.
gay
something.
investigating. He was really in his gay investigating skills to find out who this lady was.
Here
And
goes the one.
he actually called her. He found her phone number, so maybe she'll call back. Maybe next week we'll update you if she calls back.
Oh my
If
God.
not, he'll just get blocked.
Oh no.
Oh, it
This-
says I'm Massachusetts, but I keep an eye out
Look
while
at
I
this.
drive. Okay, cool. Thank you.
This Francie, I thought was. These were the first Francies. When I saw this Francie, I'm like, yeah, I remember this Francie because it just has such an odd hairdo and the face of it.
Yeah.
But I'm glad they made her with longer hair.
Another comment said Cherry's doll shows in Buena Park. OMG. Yeah,
Yeah.
we have friends in that part of town, like our friend Rolly, our friend Jay Islas. They've told us go.
Dropping last names.
He's out there. He's a person. He's not like hidden away. He's not.
Hi, these guys.
Anyways, yeah, we've heard about Cherry's doll shows. We want to go. We heard the one just happened, but they're adding a second show day because there's such a high demand. It's in May. My birthday's coming up. I didn't want to hold off on celebrating my birthday, but maybe next time we'll plan a trip around Cherry's doll shows because any excuse to be near Disneyland, I'm there. Look at this.
I have this one framed.
Oh yeah, so
I found this in a different haul, but this one is hers. But
Yeah.
the one I owned first is framed.
and not creased, right?
Well, no, I don't think it's creased.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can take the crease out.
Yeah. Anyways, but it is so cool.
63. Look at it. She even dated right there. Look at it.
Oh yeah, I should put a date on them.
Oh, it's from Life Magazine. It says Life Magazine, 8/23/63.
Awesome.
This
awesome.
lady, I tell you.
But I think we're nearing the end of our live for
are we?
today.
Oh,
Yeah, we're nearing the end of our live. So
25 minutes
so
only.
thank you. So thank you so much for joining us. It's been really amazing to give you a little sneak peek.
Here's
It's a little bit more.
one I was talking about.
There
Look
you
at
go.
her.
Oh, look at how
that.
white that hair is. Yeah, yeah.
There he goes. Now you got to tell me that there has to be her out there somewhere. Somebody must own that Barbie.
Someone that worked for Mattel. But check out this book in our latest video. We'll try to see if we can link it down below in the comment section once it's posted this
Yep.
live. But it's a really cool book. It's a couple 11 minutes long video, but it barely scratches the surface of what's in these books. Thank you so much again to Shirley. Hopefully she reaches out to Tim. So
I just want to let her know that her
Yeah,
money
we got
is
it.
safe.
Yeah, that we got it
I don't want to
safely.
be trying to give it back to her now. Sure.
Oh yeah, he won in an auction. It was donated to Shop Goodwill, and he owns it now. So it's Tim's. So thank you so much, you guys, for joining us, and we'll see you next time. And keep an eye on our next videos, and remember to check our
Yes.
Mercaris and all our eBays for stuff to support us and our
Or
channel.
yeah, shout out to our Facebook. I mean, we don't even have any followers on Facebook. I think like 200. So
No, it's a
check out
good
our Facebook.
amount.
We post. I'll probably be posting pictures there or something as well.
Yeah, or Instagram, but for sure we're always our priorities here on YouTube. So thank you guys again for supporting us. See you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.